Hey guys, Swamp Guru Lou coming on the second day of a carnivore diet. I'm gonna take y'all on the journey, cook up a couple of steaks, and give y'all a little flavor on how I do my cooking. So y'all bear with me. Today we're gonna be cooking up some fillets, and my go-to is my own seasoning I make. I call it, of course, the Guru. This is my favorite seasonings all into one, and also I use a Celtic sea salt. I got it in my whatever you call these things right here. I don't know. All right, we're gonna go ahead and season it up. Some Celtic sea salt. All right, get some of that Guru on it. Always put some right down the middle, right here. There you go. I'm gonna go right to tenderizing it. Yep, got right there in the middle. I'm just gonna get the edges of the steaks. Alright, we'll repeat the same thing on the opposite side. Go with the Celtic sea salt. Alright. Look at that. Well, if you guys can smell this seasoning. One day I'll give it up. You can make your own. But basically this is everything I like to cook with, all in one little bottle. Alright, we're gonna get really into tenderizing it now. I stepped it up to 4 steaks, so I'm gonna repeat the same thing on the next 2. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and add some olive oil to the bottom of the pan. The pan has already been preheating. We'll go ahead and get some butter. I want this to get as hot as I could possibly get it without burning the butter. Alright, looking good. So the butter's cold, it's going to drop the temperature down a little bit, so we're going to wait a minute. Now my own little personal seasoning I make, it has no salt in it, so I'm just going to put a little bit at the bottom right there. That's why I add my salt separate. You've probably seen other guys cook like this down on the swamps of the bayous. It's a pretty cool little hack. And what this does, kind of pre-cooks the steak before you put it on a barbecue grill. Alright. We're going to go ahead and introduce the steaks right into the butter bath. So basically right now the steaks are actually going to get a little bit more of a yellowish or a white color underneath. I grabbed the spoon. I wanted to grab a fork. Man, the smell. You guys are missing out. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and grab the first steak I put in. I'll flip that over. The next one. It's already getting some kind of char at the bottom, which is perfect. Exactly what we want. Right, guys, this is where the action happens. We're about to go to the barbecue pit. All right, hang out. We're gonna meet me at the barbecue pit. All right, once again, we're gonna start with the very first steak that I put in. Well, I didn't leave much room for my pan. Right over here with it. Hey guys, 2 minutes on each side. What I like to do is just get them in the next spot where the grill's even hotter. Now this surface right here, this part right here is going to be the new hot spot when we come back on the flip side of it. All right, that's 2 minutes. This is where the butter and the olive oil comes in handy to get a flare up. I missed a piece. Put that right there. All right, we got our vertical lines drilled into the steak. So now we're going to go ahead and do our cross lines. 2 minutes on each side. We'll head on back to the butter bath and bring up some flames right here. Alright guys, we're fixing to go in for the final flip for 2 minutes on the other side to complete our checkerboard pattern. Alright, so this time we're just going to go back in the pot right here, doing our final dip. Once the pan gets heated back up again, we're going to go ahead and throw them on sizzling. Alright, we got a little sizzle going on down here in the pan. We're going to go ahead and set it up, take it inside, and start grubbing down. I usually put minced garlic in here. I didn't have any, so we're winging it. Alright, there you have it. Let's take it inside and plate it up. Alright guys, we're going in for our first cut. Oh man, that's perfect. Medium well. Medium well. Time to manger down the hatch. I love this diet. I'm going back to the pan to get some of that butter sauce. Oh yeah. Look at that. Swamp Guru out. I love you. Jesus loves you. Y'all come back now, you hear? Yeah!